Hey there, today I'm going to show you how to load your shapefiles into your WebGIS. I want to show you this with the example of Leaflet, but the same thing totally works with ArcGIS Maps SDK for JavaScript, Open Layers, and any other library, of course. All of those, especially those that support GeoJSON layers, so that's going easier. Or you take the GeoJSON data that you get out of what you actually get, and then you push it into your own WebGIS so that everything works. So let's dive into that one. We will create something like this, what you see here behind or in the background. And let's go to the next slide here. Yeah, shapefiles, they are old, but still totally relevant. Among all controversies, shapefiles may be 30 plus years old, but they're still everywhere. So they have survived, these old PCs here and the new laptops, they're still there and still very common, of course. So to clarify the questions, why should I use shapefiles actually? But it's, as I said, it's very common still. Okay, so where you find them actually, from open government data to legacy archives, you will find them everywhere. Shapefiles remain one of the most widely distributed GIS formats. People still love using that, showing their portfolios, resume, data that they share. Shapefiles are still everywhere. Okay, so totally relevant. Let me make this one here a bit smaller. Okay. So I made myself a bit smaller. Shapefile in WebGIS. So the cool thing is that you can actually load a shapefile directly into Leaflet, etc. Okay, all the other WebGIS libraries, they have also layers where you can do this right in your browsers. That means you don't need any pre-processing in QGIS, ArcGIS Pro, or whatever. Here's basically on the left side, you see the code that you basically need. I will go with you guys through a demo in a few seconds, in a few minutes, and then this will be the output, and you can use it for points, for polygons, doesn't matter, okay? Everything works. So the legacy, a bit about, shapefiles were created in the early 90s by Esri, and they became the default exchange format in GIS. Those who are a bit longer in GIS know that totally. For those who are new, you know this format definitely, right? So the reality today is they are still alive 30 plus years later. Most open data portals still publish shapefiles. Legacy old archives, they rely on them. Okay, you can find them everywhere, and it's of course totally fine to use them. By all the controversies that we have, they are totally okay. Of course, for big data, maybe you want to consider another format later on, but this we can talk about in another tutorial. But if you have shapefiles, you're perfectly right here, and just come with me. So, for example, natural earth data, all these files, if you click on them, they will be a shapefile, and all the other cool portals as well, they will give you a shapefile most of the times. Okay, so the pain point is, but loading shapefiles into a WebGIS is actually not so much straightforward. Okay, so actually you would need to convert it, pre-process it, host it on the server, like from shapefile to a GeoJSON format, for example. Okay, so you have your shapefile, you put that into QGIS, ArcGIS Pro, or any conversion tool, and then you have to put it on a server, and then you can load it into the browser. Okay, but what if you could skip all of that shit? So and load the shapefiles directly in your browser? That would be cool, right? So right as you get them from someone else, or it comes out of your own desktop GIS software. Okay, oh, that was a bit too quick. So why it's cool? It's client side only. Okay, you don't need any backend. Of course, when you host your file, that might be cool. Or there in JavaScript, there are techniques that you can drag and drop your shapefile right into your WebGIS, and there are some cool JavaScript functionalities that you can take the data, as byte array and then use it also with the library that I'm going to show you in a few seconds. So there's no pre-processing or QGIS export, ArcGIS Pro export needed. Fast, lightweight, simple, client-side only. This is, oh, I was really too fast here. I just see. So the solution is actually Shape.js by Calvin Metcalf. He created a lot of cool stuff. Thanks again for that one. Tiny JavaScript library is that that reads shapefiles directly in the browser. Okay, so we don't need to write any code for this actually, and you can find more about it here. Let me click on this one and let's explore this for a second. So when you click on this link, you will come to that GitHub repo here, and it's everything explained how you can use it if you want to install it, or you can directly use it over CDN or something like that. Okay, so and then here's described how you can use that. Basically, you can directly use this function and then put your shapefile there or zip there. Also, if you wanted to use the drag and drop, you will usually get an array buffer, and then you can rather use it like this, okay? Or use the read file function here. And third is you can pass even all of the files if you want to. I want to show you today the zip one, because usually for most of us this stuff comes zipped, or it's easy to quickly zip them and then just load them in right into the browser, right? Okay, so here are some demo stuff if you need more later on. Okay, I will also put the link around the video here. We are usually here on YouTube currently, so below the video. And let's get back. So basically what Shape.js does is it reads a shapefile, okay, if it's a zip with all of the files inside, converts them into GeoJSON, which can be easily used by most of the WebGIS libraries and work completely in the browser, okay, so you don't need any server if you don't want to. So again, shapefile, zip, into Shape.js, it turns this usually into a GeoJSON representation that you can easily read with JavaScript right in the browser, and then plug that into your Leaflet map or the layer GeoJSON functionality there, or ArcGIS Maps SDK for JavaScript. They also have a cool GeoJSON layer type. Okay, so why is this cool? It's client-side only again, no backend required. No pre-processing needed or QGIS export, fast, lightweight, simple, client-side only. Okay, and now let me show you a quick, simple demo. And for that, I've prepared this HTML file simply called Shapefile HTML, index HTML, whatever you want to call it. You have your header here with loading the Leaflet CSS, Leaflet JavaScript, the API itself, the library itself, inside there, and then the Shape.js directly from CDN, okay, the one that you have seen in the link. And then I said that, hey, make my map over the complete web page. That's it. I have an upload zone here because I wanted to also show you that, guys, but I think that's for today, for this pretty quick video. It's too much. We can do it in a later video if you like, just let me know. And then, you have your map container here, okay, as you simply know it. Then the script part goes inside there, and we create a leaflet map, okay. We set the view just to something, and as I said, it doesn't matter if you're using Leaflet, ArcGIS Maps SDK, Map Library, Mapbox, whatever, all of them work here. We put a background, a base map as a background, okay, OpenStreetMap simply, and then eventually we have the function here to load the shapefile. And this is so easy that you simply, I put the zip file here, okay, so this is my folder where I have this project inside, okay, it's very easy. Wait a second, here is the project folder. I have the shapefile HTML inside that one. Here is the zip file, okay, It contains all of the files that you need for the shapefile, SHP, SHX, PRG, DBF, and so on. All right, and usually I love to quickly have a look in this in QGIS, ArcGIS Pro, whatever. You can also click these points just to have an idea what's going on, what's inside there. Okay, and simply you use this SHP function here, and this comes directly out of the shapefile, the Shape.js library. Okay, it's inside there, and it's a promise. Simply you say, hey, load all this stuff, and when you're ready, then everything is here in a GeoJSON representation. Okay, you can call this whatever you want. Call this GeoJSON, and then you simply use in Leaflet the GeoJSON functionality here and put your GeoJSON. Put exactly the GeoJSON data there. You know, you can put in a single feature or a feature collection. That really doesn't matter. And then simply you add this to the map. Okay, that's exactly what's written here. And eventually I wanted not just to zoom to the area by myself, but I wanted to automate that. So I said map fit bounds. There's cool functionality for the map that we have created here in Leaflet, fit bounds, and then you get the bounds simply of the layer that you've created from the shapefile. Okay, that's everything that happens here. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So, all right, then when I start loading the map, okay, then I put a breakpoint here for you guys that you can see, hey, what is this function doing? And when you hover over this one, you will see it's all the features inside, exactly what Leaflet needs. You can also invent it a little bit. You can see there's the geometry inside, the properties inside, so also the names. If you want to create later on pop-ups or something like this, you can use all this stuff there, right? Pretty cool. So like the name, when you click on the point, and I think, yeah, it's populated places simply, and this will then in the next line will create the layer for us. I just click here on F8 or simply resume button, and then you will see or the rest of the script will be executed, and you see all the points, and this works with polygons no matter what you have. Okay, so perfect stuff. And yeah, all right, I hope you like that, and if this already gave you some value, please like and subscribe now below the video. It would be great to spread it to more people, that more people can learn from this. Many people actually need that to quickly share their data. So the big idea was you can load shapefiles directly into a web map. You don't need no backend, no QGIS, no extra steps. That's really cool, right? Just your browser plus Shape.js plus Leaflet or ArcGIS or Maps SDK for JavaScript, your favorite library, whatever it is, and it's client-side only. Okay, so why this matters? Shapefiles are still one of the most common JS formats. A lot of people still use it, and being able to use them directly saves a lot of time and lowers barriers. Okay, so that you don't have to pre-process the stuff or whatever. So it's perfect for demos, teaching, or just showing off your maps, sharing your data quickly over a cool web application that you use in your company, that you use in your organization, that you use for yourself, whatever it is. Okay, so I love sharing practical WebGIS tricks and concepts. And if you want more of these videos, leave a comment on what you would like to learn next. Okay, just comment this below the video. Would be awesome to see that. And now it's your turn. Try it out with your own shapefile. Okay, and drop a comment. You can see all of the code in the video quickly. Just give it, make a screenshot, give it to ChatGPT. Will quickly create that for you. You know that. And drop a comment if you run into issues. Also share what you mapped, okay, and drop your experience in the comments if you have some already, and also with this tutorial. Okay, so long live the shapefile. And thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, to like, and share to everyone.